Hi vibes everybody, welcome back to my channel, Go Heal Yourself. Today we're going to be talking about building your awareness. Really, probably just be talking about building body awareness right now, physically and energetically. And the reason that you're going to want to do this is because how are you going to heal yourself if you can't even feel what's going on with your body, you know? So you're going to want to start increasing your awareness when it comes to your body to be able to better heal yourself. What you want to start out doing really is kind of take a look at your posture. One of the things that we really learned a lot about in massage therapy school was postural analysis. So like when you're looking at someone, you can tell almost like what muscles are going to be tight because their body might be leaned one way more than the other, or one hip might be higher than the other, or you can tell from shoulders being forward like this on people that are normally like on the computer a lot or anything like that. A lot of times they have pain in their back between their shoulder blades and up through their neck. And what you don't realize is that the muscles here are being contracted, they're being pulled forward, and they're stressing out the muscles on your back here. So a lot of times the pain that someone feels isn't even necessarily the main problem. It's normally just a symptom of the actual problem. So when you're paying attention to your posture, you're not just thinking about my shoulders are forward, I need to pull them back. Yeah, that's going to help, but you have to also notice the muscles that are causing the problem also, because when these chest muscles get tight from you having your arms forward all the time, if you drive a lot, or if you're on the computer a lot or at a desk or anything like that, a lot of times your shoulders are going to be pulled forward. Even for massage, my shoulders are normally pulled forward like that, so I have to focus on, stretching this out and building up my back muscles to where they're naturally more pulled back to where they should be, without me having to compensate and just keep them pulled back like that. And when it comes to you fixing your own posture, you don't overcompensate when you're trying to do it. You don't want to like pull your back all the way back like that and try and keep it like that. You gotta have good balance. But really what you want to do is be able to feel your tight muscles, feel your weak muscles, and know which one is which. A lot of times the tight muscles are the ones that have those knots that I talked about before that are really sore, and so you're going to want to stretch those out, get them massaged, do energy work on them, and so that way it loosens it up. But then the other side of it is that if there was one really tight one, so if this one's really tight, normally the opposite is going to be the one that you need to strengthen, because it doesn't have enough strength to compensate for it, which is why you're in that posture in the beginning anyways. And not saying that back and shoulder pain in between there is not caused from it sometimes. I mean, sometimes some people do have some really good knots back there to work on, or just tightness and restrictions that you can work on, and some of the other muscles play a part in it too. But a lot of times the pain is just a symptom of the actual problem. It's not the actual thing that's causing the pain. So you want to take that into account, and you want to start being more aware of your body posture. So how you're standing on a daily basis, or are you placing more weight on one foot more than the other, or one part of your foot more than the other? Is it causing any pain? When you're sitting, are you raising one hip more than the other? Or basically you're just taking a minute feeling your body and seeing if what you're doing right now is causing any sort of discomfort or pain or anything like that. One of the things that we really focused on in clinical deep tissue work during massage school, they talked a lot about postural analysis, and they also talked about being aware of the things that someone does on a daily basis, or even yourself, what you do on a daily basis, because that's what's really going to affect your body the most. You know, if you're at work like 80 hours a week, don't you think that most of your problems probably going to come from something that you're doing throughout the day, you know, at work? Especially if you're doing repetitive motions, a lot of times that's what ends up causing the knots to kind of form and build up lactic acid. Because I mean, if you have a muscle that's constantly contracted or constantly tightened, that blood is being pushed out of the area, and after a while of you not stretching it or getting blood flow back to it, it's just going to tighten up and build up lactic acid, which will make it sore, and eventually it'll start causing problems, because what happens is your body tries to compensate for what's going on. So like, again, with the chest and the back thing, since that's a common thing for a lot of people, is your chest is, you're on the computer, your chest is like this, these muscles are being tightened or contracted, and so what it's doing to compensate is it's trying to tighten these muscles back here to compensate for your tight chest and be able to pull it back into its natural posture, because your body is just trying to, you know, keep you healthy and keep you aligned and everything, and it compensates for what is going wrong at the time. So it's going to increase the pull in your back to compensate for all the tight chest muscles. And this works throughout the rest of your body. You know, if you're thinking about your spine and your spine starts curving a little bit, suppose these muscles over here got tight, then your spine's going to be pulled back this way a little. So then these muscles on the opposite side are getting pulled and strained on. They're also trying to compensate and try and pull back on it, so that's causing a lot of pain over on this side, when really this side's the one that needs to be loosened up in order to get you back straight. So just building up an awareness of what you're doing on a daily basis can really help with pinpointing and increasing the effectiveness of your self-healing. I think I'm going to separate this video into two different parts and do the building your energetic awareness also in the next part. But that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for your physical, building your physical awareness. Basically, you're just becoming aware of the things that you do. I mean, at least on a beginner level basis, the things that you do on a daily basis is what you want to focus and think about when you're thinking about what it is that's bothering you. You know, paying attention to doing the same thing over and over and over, becoming aware of how you're placing your weight on your body, and what it is exactly within you that's bothering you the most, and bringing more awareness to how it got to be like that in the first place. But thank you all for tuning in. I'll be posting an energetic one pretty soon here. My full love and gratitude, and hope you guys have a great day.